verdict now. We have a guilty verdict on 5 of the 6 charges. On count 1, guilty, that's conspiracy to entice an individual under the age of 17 to travel in interstate commerce with intent to engage in illegal sexual activity. That was the 5 years in prison. Count 2, this is the not guilty. Enticement of an individual under the age of 17 to travel with intent to engage in illegal sexual activity. Say maximum 5 years. So, guilty of conspiracy, not guilty of the enticement itself, and then counts 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all guilty. Conspiracy to transport individuals under the age of 17, a minor, to travel in interstate commerce with intent to engage in illegal sexual activity. Transportation of an individual under the age of 17 with intent to engage in illegal sexual activity. Sex trafficking conspiracy, and sex trafficking of an individual under the age of 18, a minor. Count 6, that brings with it a maximum of 40 years in prison. Ghislaine Maxwell found guilty on 5 of her 6 federal charges tonight. 5 of the 6 means she could face a total of 65 years in prison.
Good.
That's Ghislaine Maxwell on your screen right now, that tonight was found guilty by a federal jury on 5 of 6 counts, including transportation of an individual under the age of 17 with intent to engage in illegal sexual activity, in sex trafficking, and in sex trafficking conspiracy. Jason Chaffetz, your thoughts on this 5 of 6 guilty verdict?
Welcome back. It's America Under Distress, America Under Siege. Yesterday we got the results from the jury when it comes to the Maxwell trial. She was found guilty on most of the counts. I'll give you a short little video when it comes down to it, 5 or 6 minutes, broken into 3 separate areas. My take on this, then the charges read basically from Fox yesterday, only about 30, 45 seconds. Then a satire about Miss Maxwell in prison met by the Clintons and Comey. That's a satire. What I have to say before that is very serious, and I mean it sincerely. I have to say this. I want every single one of these people, and I use people very loosely, these slugs that went to that island, be held accountable for their actions. They knew what they were going there for. They knew who they were working with, Epstein and Maxwell. Maxwell is considered Epstein's pimp. They knew what they were going there for. This is a disgusting display of the power elite. They have money, they have influence, they have power, and they think they can do whatever they want. They've gone throughout most of their lives doing exactly what they want because nobody's going to mess with them, because they have the power to put them in jail, they have the money to buy people off. As you can tell, I'm not very happy. I don't like the fact that these people even exist, and they get away with so much stuff. They're never held accountable. Never. So I have to say, I want them publicly called out. I want them publicly tried, hopefully convicted, even though I still believe in the justice system in this country, but I also don't, because too many people get off. Like I said, they knew what was going on there. The whole purpose of this trial, because they were under 17 years old, going to these places with these very powerful people with money, power, and influence. Some of them were politicians. Some of them were actors. Some of them were actresses. Some of them were even royalty from England. Bankers, businesses, CEOs. Many of these, and every single one of these professions have a long, long, long history of abusing people that they feel that are underneath them, especially children. This is basically pedophilia. Abusing children is disgusting. Why did you go there? And they know what was going on. Hollywood is the worst, and they tell me how to think and who I'm supposed to support in an election? Tell me how to live? You should talk. I want justice for these people. I want to follow the rules, but there needs to be accountability eventually, or we're going to have to take this country back. This is pure disgusting. Just think out there, people that even watch my show, that maybe watch this for the first time. Think about your kid. that disappears, he or she may end up on this island. He or she may end up in a different place that does the same thing. Children disappear every day. Think about it. Why do you let these people not be held accountable? Why? Here's the charges and here's the club. Just think about that. Check the subscription, support my channel. But number one thing I have to say about this show, make them be held accountable. They should not be walking around on the planet free. None of them. Sorry for yelling, but that's just how I feel. Disgusting. And now for something completely different, but not really that different.
We find you guilty, guilty, guilty. Oops. Well, that didn't go so well. It's all right, Bill. I'll take care of it. Hi, Ghislaine. Hi. Are they treating you okay in here, Ghislaine? Yes. Well, that's good to hear. Because I'd be so mad if I found out they were treating you bad. Yeah, you don't want to see Hillary when she's upset. What are you doing here? I've got good news for you. You're free to go. Congratulations. How is this possible? My daughter said it was cool. Aren't you happy? Yeah. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Alrighty then. Grab your stuff and let's go. Yeah, just come with us and we'll take you home. This doesn't feel right. Oh, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, the guards won't even know you're gone. I thought you said I was free to go. Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Hurry up, Ghislaine. I think I'll stay here. You want us to write the note for you? What? It would be my honor to write the note for you, old friend. God! This is so sad. She had such a good life. You're gonna be missed, Ghislaine. God's help! Oh, it's like I can still hear her voice. Farewell, Ghislaine. We won't forget you. I just wish there was something I could have done to help. Maybe she'd still be here.